Hello, traders. Welcome back to the Four Traders. Welcome back to the live trading sessions. Hopefully, everything is running well. Today, we have a new feature, and that is that we are also streaming on Instagram. So, welcome to all people that are watching the YouTube live stream, but also welcome to all of you that are participating on today's stream from the Instagram. Hopefully, we can get more traders onto the stream so we can make more like Q&As and basically, just talk with more traders here. Anyways, pretty good day of trading today. I've been sharing a very easy plan in the morning about the Euro USD, so we will break it down today. What I want to do is I want to show you why I was taking the position, why I was looking for a short position, because there is a plenty of questions regarding why I took short instead of long, even though we had like a bullish local market structure and so on and so forth. So I want to explain it to you why I was taking a short position, because this was a pretty clear trade. I would class this as an A+ setup, to be fair. So we will break it down. Listen very carefully, listen very closely, because you can learn a lot. But before we're going to jump into it, I'm just going to open an Instagram and I will quickly check how many people we get on the stream. So on Instagram, we actually have 100. It's not enough for me, but I saw 150 people, which would be very, very nice. 120. That's good. Yeah, so we will check Euro USD, we will check gold and Bitcoin chart. On Bitcoin, on Sunday, if you remember what was the plan, I was saying that I'm staying on the sidelines, which is still quite valid. I will just break down to you what is exact level that I'm paying attention to on the Bitcoin now in terms of some like swing trading. So yeah, let's start breaking down the Euro trade, because this one was the easiest one. This one was the one that I was posting also to the group. So let's open it. This is the free Discord that you can join. And I was saying this in the morning. I'm bearish on EU today, looking for further move lower from this 4-hour supply. So this is already the confluence number one why I was taking a short position, looking for the local supply, simply said. The naked POC here is stepped already on 15-minute time frame, so keep that in mind. We are bouncing from this level locally. On 4-hour, it seems like it's not tapped, but on 15-minute, it was tapped already. So this was one thing that was going a little bit against me, a little bit against the idea that I had, that we will continue lower. But anyways, it played out. I said I'm looking for something like this. This is the ideal trade plan for me now. This was set at 10:22. Creating a plan, sticking to a plan is the easiest thing that you can do in trading. So I said currently just move stop loss to break even. This was set at basically 1 p.m. We can say 1 p.m. the Prague time. So let's break it down, because I said creating a plan is the easiest thing in trading. If you know what things to use, and if you have exact checklist of things or of your strategy of confluences, whatever we're gonna call it, then in the end, the simplest thing is to just create a plan and stick to it. Like the set and forget strategy, even though I'm not a big fan of the Alex G trader, but the set and forget is quite cool idea. So for our time frame, what do we do here? We started with the local supply, which was right here this week. And we had this 4-hour fair value gap. Okay, so these are the two things that I was paying attention to. Also, if you zoom out a little bit, what you notice here is that we are bouncing from this 4-hour fair value gap right here. So this thing can go a little bit against us. What I would be expecting is coming down to around 108.3. And this is now for traders that are in my own trading group, so CW Trading. What I was posting here at the start of the week is that we are looking for a bearish movement on EU because of fundamentals. You can open the sheet that we post here. This one is for free in my Discord. You can open it, you can read it. But I was saying that we are looking for further move down based on fundamental analysis. You see the results now after the news that we got. EU keeps moving down. And this is exactly what we are expecting. So what to expect next? Or maybe should I go a little bit more in depth so you can actually understand why I took this trade and you can do the same next time? Maybe yes, because a lot of people are wondering why I took this. Let's talk about the local change of character or local market structure, should we say. So basically, EU broke these highs here, and a lot of people started to be like extremely bullish. One thing that you need to remember, this is just a small confluence. It's a part of the whole puzzle that we are putting in together here. This move was caused because of sweeping the liquidity above the high and also filling the fair value gap up here, not because it was changing the character and starting to be bullish. Very simply said. If you go down to the 15-minute time frame, you'll notice that there was a supply right here on a 15-minute time frame. It swept the liquidity above the Asia high here. Then it started going down and it changed the local market structure. So this would be an important thing for me. Changing the local market structure. It also left a fair value gap up here with the supply. So simply a trade that you could have taken here was entering right here in this fair value gap, putting stop loss above the high, because if price goes above the high, it's invalidated. And the trade idea for me was sweeping the liquidity below the low here. This basically created after yesterday's US session. I closed the trade before the news at 14:30. So if I show you where we got a 14:30, that is exactly right here on this candle. So basically I was closing at 14:27. So this was the trade, risk to reward 5.12. Very simple setup that I was literally posting from A to Z to the group right here. I gave you absolutely everything. It's really just about executing the plan, which you had here. So then you really just need to open the MetaTrader and click on sell and calculate your position size. But I think that's a great deal in the end. All right, so let's read the chat. How many people we got? 102. 104. Hello all. Hello. Beautiful trade. Yes, I agree. And this is exactly the type of trade where you need just like one setup a week and you are sorted. I made around 3% on this trade, a little bit over 3%. So really just one setup and you are sorted for the rest of the week. Yesterday I executed the prop from strategy. As I always say, I was withdrawing from the FXFI 100k account, first payout 1%, refunded, got the payout already, got a new account, started trading again today, $3,000 profit. It's really that simple once you understand the whole process. Some of you may be wondering why I use FXFI, because I have the max allocation with a 4 trader, so I need to be looking for some different solutions where to get funding. But as I always say, really, the first payout is the most important one. You take the payout, then you are sorted from the psychology perspective. You don't lose any money on that because you've made already some profit, some payout, and you got back the refund. You are risk-free. Then you start making money from the funded account, the real money, the real payouts. All right, cool. Should we move on to what is happening here right now? So after the news that we got at 14:30, I would be expecting a bullish movement during the US session, to be completely fair. So basically right now, EU is bouncing from this big demand that is right here. What can we expect out of this? Well, I would be looking for levels around 1088, something like this, filling the fair value gap. So this is going to be the target number 1, and I think that we're going to reach this level during the stream. So if you are planning to take some scalp trade, this is a potential trade for you that you may be taking. We're going to go a little bit more in depth, so we'll check fundamentals, we'll check the retail sentiment, we'll check the retail positioning and all of these things. But overall, when we are talking about today's US session, I would be looking for a bullish movement, at least filling this fair value gap, but most likely even a little bit higher. Where is the volume profile, or where's the POC of today? I would be expecting, it's up there. I wanted to say that it's going to be around here, just checking the market structure, but yeah, it's a little bit higher. Also above the fair value gap. So this is another confluence that most likely price will continue higher. For me, important thing would be sweeping the liquidity, which is not swept yet. And this is going to be a next trade for me. Potentially we can take it on a stream. But basically, I'm looking for sweeping this low. If we're going to actually sweep the low, I'm going to be entering into a long position, targeting that fair value gap. That is my current plan. Also, on the 4-hour time frame, the thing that I forget to mention is one of the small confluences that I got was the Fibonacci 382, and I'm not really a big fan of entering simply based on Fibonacci level. It's you can backtest it. Just go ahead and do your backtesting. You'll find out that it doesn't really work just based on just Fibonacci. But Fibonacci is a great tool when you are looking for. You have a key level on the chart already. You have a zone where you want to enter, and you are wondering if it's a good zone or not. Then you can look at Fibonacci and you see how deeply it retraced already. I would say if it is below the 382, so meaning the 382 wasn't even hit yet, it's not a good trade. It's not a good trade level. Since I'm like a trend trader, and all of the good traders that I know, they base their trades on a trend, which is very, very important. So you just look at the retracement at least to the 382, then you can start taking a potential positions, and then you start seeing better results, higher win rate, higher risk to reward trades, because it all makes sense in the end. So that's my one suggestion to all of you that are wondering what is the one missing piece in your strategy, and why you take from time to time like trades that are not really in favor or that are not really like a good zones. I have some troubles calculating the position size. Would you be able would you be able, how you do it on a stream? You mean, would you be able to show, I guess? Yes, we can do it. Hi, Jan. Today I passed my first funded account. I'm glad that you're doing those streams. They are really helpful. Appreciate it. By the way, are you part of the CW trading? I'm wondering that if you are a course member or not. Johnny B. Chill, hi. Hello. Welcome on the stream, guys. Let me check the 4Traders Instagram page. How many people we got? 118. That's good. No, 72 now. By the way, guys, I will be giving out the 20K in challenges again. So stay tuned. And you may win the 10K challenge. By the way, Lukash, the one that passed the challenge, are you in my Discord? If yes, then send a certificate. I'm going to give you a special role. Send a certificate to the certified prop traders, and it's going to give you a higher rank in our Discord. So do that. All right, cool. What else? We're going to check the gold. What is happening here? I wasn't really paying a lot of attention to the gold today, since I knew that there is a very nice trade formed on EU chart. But we can do it together now. So basically, a few levels that I was paying attention to, or I am still paying attention to, since the level is not hit yet. That's going to be the 2020 zone. This is really a strong supply, and I would be expecting some reaction out of this level. From what I see on the chart, I think that we stopped at a 618 and a 66. No, actually the 618 and a 66 is still a little bit above us. There's a big high volume node. So one thing that is definitely in favor with our plan is coming higher here and taking a short position out of this level. This would make the most amount of sense to me, to be fair. Just move up, boom, from this level, going short. This is going to be my plan. Let's send it to the group. After doing the TA, which is always just the start of creating the whole plan, we're going to check the fundamentals and the market sentiment. Let's take the 4-hour time frame, by the way. At a 4-hour, are we at the okay, so we hit the half of the fair value gap. Let me just mark it on the chart. Approximately this is the half of it. 15-minute time frame. Can we find some here? Oh yeah, it's actually a demand. Okay. So now we know the reason why it moved up. This is the 05. Okay, so on gold, I'm looking for this level here as a first potential zone for a short, which for people that are on Instagram, this is 2022. They don't see the scale, I guess. So this is a 2022 level on gold. Potential short trade. What I would like to see. Well, this is the high with the local liquidity sitting above this level. So I just want to see price moving up to the zone, sweeping the liquidity, hitting the border of the supply, I'm going to be taking a short. Ideally, the candle formation should be just a wick above it, then closing below, I'm going to take a short if that happens. If I see that a price is being accepted above the high, I'm just going to stay on the sidelines and I'm not going to be touching gold. Because then it means that it wasn't really a liquidity sweep and price now is starting to be accepted here, starting to develop a new value area. So I'm just going to stay on the sidelines if that happens, if that occurs. 1 hour time frame, if we check that, nothing really important. We filled this week here, that was expected. Now we are going just about sideways, I would say. Small fair value gap here and small fair value gap here that is filled. During the US session, I would also be bullish on a gold chart, and we can potentially take some trade together here on the stream. But yes, that's about it basically. Just looking for something like this in the upcoming 2 hours. Upcoming 2 hours. This is gonna be the plan on EU and gold. For me, do whatever you want, obviously. Hi Jan, have you increased the number of people on the masterclass to 50 from the original 25? Yes, we did. How can I join the CW Discord? Here, this is my own Discord community, so to all of you, you can join. Thank you always, Jan. You are welcome, guys. Hopefully these streams are very valuable to you, since for me it's quite a funny thing to do always, just once a week to do some live trading, because apart from that, trading is a really lonely job. The good thing is now that we have like a trading office in Prague where we are 4 traders. We are trading together, so it's not that lonely as it was, but it's still doing just the same thing. So always for me, doing the stream is something something new and funny to do. But anyways, let's pay attention to what is happening here now. We are looking for a small retracement, ideally to around 2010, to potentially take a trade up to 2017 on a gold. But I would say that gold is going to go straight up from there. We have the US Open in around 7 minutes. Anyways, let's play the game for the challenges. So 2 times 10K challenge. The answer or the question for today is going to be, what was the reasoning why I took the EU short in the morning? Just write down the confluences, write down what I was saying, and I'm going to pick 2 of you that's going to be just close to what it was. So you have around basically 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let me give you that. That should be enough, I would say. Starts now. So how many people do we have on the Instagram? 69. All right, so 1 minute and 30 seconds. Uh, Finish now. So let me just scroll through. Oh my goodness, we have so many messages. So let me just stop randomly here for our favorite gap. And yes, this makes sense. So Peter is the winner number 1. Now let's scroll from the bottom. And this also does make sense. Fair value gap and liquidity. Trading Beast. So Trading Beast is the winner number 2. All right, guys. So what I want from you is take a screenshot once you are logged in like this, okay? So just click on this, take a screenshot, go to Discord, go to the 4 traders, open a new ticket, and send them that you won a 10K challenge on a stream. Very simple. All you gotta do to claim it. If you'll be cheating and if you'll be pretending that you are the one that is owning the account, but you are not actually, then I will personally go and I will ban you, because I can open all of these tickets that we see here. So I'll notice that some of you are cheating. So if you'll do that, I'm going to ban you on YouTube, I'm going to ban you on Discord, and I'm going to ban you on everywhere, because as I always say, I don't like cheating, and we are giving you challenges for free. So play this game in a fair way. All right, let's go back to trading, because we are coming back to our potential entry zone. Yes, all right. Okay, guys, let me go and pick up the iPad, because I'm always entering from the iPad, which I have like 2 meters away from me. So give me 10 seconds. I said that I'm always entering from iPad, which is not really true, not always, but most of the time I'm trying to use the iPad to enter, because basically how I use my devices is the phone is really just for the socials and emails and these things and calls. Then iPad is for trading, dedicated, and the MacBook is for doing the TA, managing all the businesses that I have and so on. Just gonna open the MetaTrader. Not entering yet, just to make it clear. Looking to enter soon. If price retraces down to this level here, I told you exactly how to purchase it, Trading Beast. But again, just take a screenshot of you being logged into the account, go to our Discord, open a new ticket, and tell them that you won. Jakub Farmar, he was asking about the course. I think. Where is it? You are asking if it's just a translated version or if the English one is better. So no, I would say that a Czech one is definitely better, since it's newer one. It has definitely more value, updated strategies, because the one thing in trading and not a lot of people talk about is that you need to keep updating the system. It's not really that you create one strategy and it's going to keep working until the end of your career. You need to be adjusting to the market conditions and so on. And the Czech course now is the most updated one. One thing, also, the Czech course is just a one-time payment, and we keep putting new videos, creating new modules, which, by the way, the end of this month, which is going to be pretty soon, we will have a new module about, I'm gonna keep it as a secret for now. But there's gonna be a new module in the Czech course. So if you are planning to buy either English or the Czech course, then definitely go for the Czech one if you know how to speak in Czech, which I from your name I guess you do. Do you know how long you will be streaming? I would say next 40, 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes, something like that. There was a alert triggered. The level is not hit yet. But 15:30 US is opening now, so we're expecting a volatility in the market. Let's see. All right, so let's give it a few minutes for price to start moving. I'm gonna log into the prime market terminal so we can do some fundamental analysis. All right, here we go. Let's check the Euro USD. First swing is gonna be just DXM, really, just simple thing to check. 57 to 42, nothing really major. What is the COT doing? Also quite even. Let me go to the dashboard and open this thing here. The most significant is the GBP, as you can see from this screen. This doesn't really tell us a lot. UN USD pretty even, not really anything that would tell us, okay, so you should go long or short on one of these pairs. No, nothing really major for this session, to be completely fair. What is this web, Jan? This is a prime market terminal. It's a paid software. It's quite expensive though. It's for analyzing the fundamentals. I think the stream on Instagram is a little bit delayed. I would appreciate if you could show how you enter trades via MetaTrader. I was trading with automatic risk calculator, but it broke a few days ago, and I'm still trying to learn how to use size calculator. Yes, I can do it. So that's a very, very simple approach, to be honest. You can use whatever uh, platform you want to, but I use just this one, which is based on the Cashback Forex website. So Euro USD, for example, you go to the Euro USD pair, and let's say that your position looks somehow like this, right? So this is the entry, this is the stop loss, this is the take profit right here. I'm not telling you that this is now a correct position, okay? Don't get me wrong, but you pay attention to this amount right here, the 6.4. That's the amount of pips, the distance between your entry and your stop loss risk amount. Let's say that it's going to be 0.5% of your account. Your account balance is 102,546, for example. Doesn't matter. This you either update it or you keep it from the initial balance. Usually, if I'm between between zero profit and 5,000, so between 100 and 105, then I keep it the same, and then I start increasing the lot size. But yeah, let's do the 100k. Okay, the stop loss in the pips is 6.4 if I remember correctly. So your lot trade size is going to be 7.8 in order to lose 0.5% approximately. There is not a spread calculated in that, and also not the spread of you being stopped out. So it's going to be probably around 0.7. So what you can do, if it's a little bit too much, if you have 7.8, then just enter with, let's say, 6.5 or 7. You know, it's in trading. I've never met a trader that will always lose 1%. It's pretty hard to do if you do it manually. And I don't use any like plugins to it. I've been trying to use some plugins, but it was always just messing up with my trading. And I'm just so used to do it this way. Since I'm like more of an intraday trader, I have the time to calculate it. For me, it's the easiest approach. I think it's not needed to buy the prime market terminal, to be honest, since we added the feature that you have the reports from us from the fundamental perspective. So if you go to the fundamental analysis, we give you the reports every single day. Today, the report for the unemployment claims on EU was prediction short on Euro USD. No, this is not the prediction from today, is it? Yeah, this one is. So today's prediction was bullish on Euro USD. Which, if we open a Euro USD now, we are still around the release price. These predictions are not really like during the news. It's more about after the news gets released. So the plan is still the same. We are looking for the movement higher from there. So this also corresponds with our fundamental analysis here that we post. No, I don't trade indices. I trade just the free pairs, which most of the time I trade just EU. I think that if the trading hack that doesn't really exist, the trading glory, the like the holy grail of the trading, because I've been seeing a lot of people, saying that this is the holy grail. You need to use this and that strategy. I don't believe that it exists, but the holy grail that I use is just using few pairs. So 1, 2, or 3. That is a bit of a holy grail, because I think that then after that you can actually master the pair. But trading different strategies, different pairs, it's just gonna make you more confused, I would say. Still looking for the entry on gold. Still not playing out. So still staying on the sidelines. Someone is asking how much is my course. Just visit the website. Like I think that we should increase the price of the course. It's so cheap comparing to how much value you get. And the feedback that we get from people, how many people actually got a funded account and so on. It can literally change your life if you use it in a correct way. And it costs like half of the new iPhone. New iPhone is gonna just take your focus. You'll be scrolling the whole day on TikTok, and you'll be told that it has a better camera, or you invest half of it into some education. You put in the work, it changes your life. Then you don't care. Then you don't care about how much the iPhone costs. No, I don't want to be promising you like that you will make millions, but we have people that made millions, and it can do that. It's really up to you. It's really up to you. It depends on how much work you put in and so on. But we give you the real guidance. The course is extremely good. It's unreal, and this is just a start. Since we will be updating the modules and everything. So this is just the start of the whole thing. Nice. Someone passed the phase 2. There is an English version of the course, but the course is outdated. I think it's very cheap. It's $80 per month, and you'll get access to the Discord with the $80. The course itself is outdated from the risk management and these things. The exocharts is still valid, but that's why the course is so cheap, because it's quite outdated to what I use now. We are getting so many questions about why we have less videos in the Czech course. Guys, it's not about amount of the videos, it's about the value the videos has. And actually, you have less modules, but for example, in this course, there is a 17 videos, and we are still having 2 that are unreleased and will be released into the market structure course. The exocharts also, it includes all you need, to be fair. So I wouldn't really say that the Czech course is less modules. It's just if you open the English one. Yes, it has more of it. But for example, patterns, not really important. Fibonacci is explained in the Czech course. Then advanced beginner, and there's going to be intermediate. That means this, right? Just the levels. You have also the free course that is here. Exocharts. All right, so we added the exocharts templates, which is a good course, good value. Exocharts and a TPO, okay. This makes sense, but apart from that, you are not really missing anything in the Czech course. And we will be uploading the new videos to the Czech course. So now if you are planning to buy some of it, then buy the Czech one, because it will have more value. Are you gonna? Yes, I do. We are actually shooting the videos already for that, and it's not gonna be explained by me. We hired a psychology coach because we really want to put in as much value as possible into the course, and we know that a lot of you are struggling with psychology, and also I know that I'm not a real psychologist, or I'm not really how to say it. I think that I'm not the right one to explain things about psychology, even though that I'm a trader and I fight with it every day. I think that there are better people in that. So we hired a guy that's gonna take care of the psychology course, and he's also a trader. So that's gonna be absolutely amazing, and it's gonna be released soon. So you don't even have to wait a long time. But yes, the checkers will definitely we will definitely increase the price in in the upcoming months, since it's a one time fee, and we have higher and higher and higher expenses every single month because we are hiring new people, we are developing new things, and this all costs us money. So yes, like we are profitable, but there's quite a lot of expenses in the course, and like we invested just into the recording stuff, like the hardware. We invested like $17,000 in past 6 weeks, which is a huge amount of money compared to what we make from the course. So basically, we keep reinvesting it back, and we really believe that we can change the amount of funded traders in the Czech Republic and Slovakia, because that's what we focus on. Like I think a lot of people misunderstands, and there is one guy, like one bald guy in the Czech Republic, shooting videos on YouTube saying how big trader he is and how many or how much millions he has in the capital, which I don't believe that. It's the first thing, but okay, even if he's telling the truth, he was actually talking about me that I'm like a scammer and I'm not teaching real trading. The thing is that I'm not teaching you in a course to be a hedge fund manager, neither having a 40 millions in trading portfolio. What I teach you is how to make 10k plus per month from using prop firms. So that's a misunderstanding by him, and also he never really showed any track record, never really showed any results, and so on. So I don't really get these people. Like I'm never talking first about these guys, but when they start attacking me, I attack back. Yeah, so the video is about taxes. I'm not gonna do it in the end. I decided with my lawyer that it's not a good idea because it's kind of like you can say something wrong and then a lot of people will do it and you are responsible for that. So no, we are not gonna be doing it. You do a video about MetaTrader 5. Like there is a high demand for these videos. I don't see any point in me like spending time on that, since you can go to YouTube, you type in how to use MetaTrader 5, and you have so many videos about it. It's just I think that I'm just doing something that is done already, and I don't really see a point in that, since I'm not even using any like secret tip that is not shown on YouTube. You can learn it simply by the YouTube videos. No, the EU is not taking the law yet, but yeah, I'm waiting for the law being taken, and then we can potentially take a long trade on gold. It's still hovering or basically going sideways, not really doing anything. All right, so now it's really just a waiting game. Let's check the BTC 4 hour time frame. Could have swept. This is what I was talking about. I wasn't participating in this trade since the second entry was too risky for me and just wasn't worth it in my opinion. But it played out very, very, very nicely. The supply was front run, unfortunately. I was waiting for the supply. sometimes I'm laughing at the nicknames on the Discord. These guys. How was your gym session today? Gym is good. Gym is good, but I'm on a diet. So I'm hungry all the time. But I need to lose some weight. I'm really fat now, or probably you wouldn't probably say that I'm fat, but I see that I have like too much fat on myself. Um, I need to lose it. And I'm the type of guy that just loves food. And when I was in Dubai, for example, we spent so much money on food, but I just like to eat well or like good things. But now it's really a pain to just keep the calories low, and you still need to be active, running the business, going to the gym, boxing, and so on. But I have the vision that I'm gonna have the uh, like how to say it in English. There's the word that I'm looking for. God damn, I forgot it. Just lower fat. And also, we are going to a mod ball rally with my business partner. I don't know if you know the mod ball rally or not. It's gonna be a crazy good event. Iman Gadzi is also going. So basically, it's 100 cars from London to Monaco in May. And here you just need to look good, or I want to look good, not being fat. Mm, Winter is bulky season. No way. During the season, you need to bulk. Yeah, I was always bulking during the winter. I know I did also this year, but not the muscle mass, but just the fat. So I need to lose the weight. People are asking about the Discord. You can join the Discord here. No, I would never go to the Clash of the Stars. And I'm doing a serious business. I don't need to. I don't need to make a clown out of myself in the Clash of the Stars. Don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't do that. About the trading hours, yes, I trade from like nine a.m. to around 11:30. Then usually from 14:30 to around 5:30 p.m. That's when I trade. That's when I'm active. That's when I'm looking for some setups. Apart from that, nothing else at all. What broker do you use on MetaTrader? I trade prop firms, so it depends on what broker they have. This guy is fishing in our server to ban him. Guys, do you have any questions? I'm gonna be collapsing the stream since nothing is happening on charts and nothing is happening in the chat. So my last words, if you want to start your trading journey in 2024, you want to become a funded trader and you are from Czech Republic, then visit this website. All the informations you need here with the results of our students, you can find them right there. So read through it. And you can join our free Discord. You can join free for traders Discord. And see you again on Sunday Focus. And I'll see you again on the meetup. So if you've been selected to the masterclass that I'm doing this Sunday, then we'll see each other on Sunday. That's it for today. Since we don't have any other questions, I gave you two 10K challenges. From which time frame are you going to enter on EU when it sweeps liquidity? It's going to be 15 minutes. When would you recommend switching from a demo account to a real account? After you have enough of money to spend it on challenge, so you can actually lose them, since most likely you won't pass your first funded challenge or evaluation. And I would say after like 3 months of trading. Should I bring something with me? Just a notepad, something like that. Not really anything apart from that. And we are planning to have like a dinner together after the masterclass, so we can hop into some restaurant and have a dinner and talk together. It's gonna be also a networking event. What does the LOC mean? Local liquidity. LOC. Thank you guys. That's it for today. Thank you so much for participating. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me. I prefer Discord. Here I really answer all the time. And that is it for today. Thank you so much and have a nice day.